So, yo, everybody who's coming in, we're doing an first interview / open forum. So if you have any questions about this upcoming season or for Christian, please throw it in the comments. We're going to be looking.
Yeah. Or if you just want to talk shit, because that's what people seem to do online a lot nowadays, right?
Do what?
Just talk shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind the shit talkers. I actually, when I do live feeds, I'm like, if you just want to talk shit or you just want to, like, like bitch about something, you can do that too. Same thing.
So, yo, getting into this cast of this new season, how would you, I guess, rate, or what would you say, like, is the difference between this cast to previous casts that have come on? Like, is it a different versatile? Or, I mean, is it everybody, like, is there, like, can you tell weakness to a strength, or it's just, like, a random amount of artists?
I mean, I'm a little biased, because I was there, but I think it's a little bit. It's a very versatile cast. I'll say that. There's no matter what kind of tattooing you like, there's something for everybody. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you like realism, traditional, new school, whatever. There's a guy for you. They did a really good job with coming up with a versatile cast. I will say, I think in general, they're a little bit younger, more the new gen tattooers. And I was blown away, man. Like, I mean, I'll tell you what, like, there was things I didn't like about the cast that pissed me off. Things, because I'm an old-time tattooer. But there were things that impressed the shit out of me with these guys, too. So I think it's going to be a very interesting season. Yeah.
I think when Anthony won this season, it really showed, like, there's a lot of, I guess, not tenured tattoo artists that are really killing it. Like, we saw Deanna from last season, phenomenal artist, and she was doing it for, like, not even 2 years. So I think that's what's really changing up now.
Yeah, Daniel Silva too. I think he's only got a couple of years in. I mean, I work with a dude who's been tattooing for like 2 years, and dude's fucking murdering it. So I hats off to these guys. The talent level is there. I think sometimes that carries them through, but I think sometimes the old timers have some tricks and some things that the kids don't know that push through too. And yeah, I mean, my old lady's been, in the tattoo industry for 15 years, and no, I haven't even been, 17 years. And, she knows tricks that some of these kids don't, but fuck, man, I feel like I'm playing keep up trying to tattoo with them sometimes. So it's a real conundrum, and it's cool to watch. I enjoy it. And, coaching them was the coolest thing ever.
So I want to go more into that, but I do want to get into questions as well, not just on my own self, which will kind of lead into my question. But Vanilla X Lily said, if you can say, our teams picked the same way as they did last year, like how I guess they picked whatever the top people were, and then the people picked which coaches they wanted to be on, or did they realize that really didn't work well?
Well, I mean, didn't it? I mean, it kind of did. I mean, if you watch the season, DJ started off with this, like, fucking dream team, right? But I mean, look at some of the other guys, that came up. Oh shit, who was the dude that lost the Rolly T-Rex? Fucking
Juan? No, Juan didn't.
No, not Juan. He left fourth. He should have fucking been in the finale. Was it Jamie?
Oh, Jason.
What was his name? Jamie?
Jason.
Oh yeah. Holy fuck, that dude was bad as fuck, dude. That dude was throwing out dope ass tattoos. Should have been in the finale, in my opinion. Absolutely, 100%. I love Rolly T-Rex. I think he's a great tattooer. But Jason was a beast. And he wasn't Team DJ. DJ didn't dominate as much as everybody makes it look like. So I can't tell you how the teams were picked this time. I'm going to say it's not season 10. Things weren't done the same way.
I'll just say I hope so. Because, I mean...
It was all a little bit different. It was definitely a little bit different. And I think we have a darker twist, you know? Like this season, it's Grudge Match, man. This is a fucking blood match, you know? So things were a little bit darker. They were a little bit more... instead of helping people, it was about fucking people and, you know, sticking them in the ribs kind of shit. So the teams were even picked different. I'll tell you right now, I think episode 1 is it's gonna go down in history, man. That shit was awesome. Oh my god, when we were filming.
So wait, hold up. Is it gonna be as good as shit? Like when Kyle Dunbar and Chris Nunez got into that fight?
I mean, it's different, but I'll say this.
I mean, like the intensity that was, not like you fist
Oh
fought.
yeah, man. We had some crazy shit go down. I mean, I've done 3 seasons. I think I'm like, what, 45, 48 episodes into Inkmaster or some shit. And I'll say this season has more crazy shit than anything I've ever seen. But I mean, when we did, I'll say this, that when we did the first episode, I genuinely thought they have to split this into 2 episodes. The content is just so fucking crazy. There's no way they can throw this into an hour. And I'm curious as to how they will.
I wonder if they might elongate the episode like an hour and a half for the first episode.
I don't know. I don't know if they will or if they can, but they should. Because it was fucking crazy, man. Like, you know, the cast, the minute we saw them, I was like, God damn, they look crazy. They're just so different, so diverse, you know. I'll say we probably had the most diverse cast I've ever seen.
How was their reaction? Like, I know in the preview they show you and Clean walking around the corner. Did they know what was going on already, or that was like a pure reaction? No, and here's something I want to throw out to the public is we get this shit all the time, like, you know, okay, is things scripted or this or that, or is it real or not? We never know what's going to happen. And, you know, the funny thing is me and Clean were actually a little bit nervous because I'm like, listen, you know, I know me and Clean both are solid competitors, but at the same time, neither one of us has ever won. And we know that. And we knew the public was going to shred us and be like, oh, yeah, you fucking guys never won, blah, 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 you know, whatever. Yeah. And so I was kind of like, man, you know, like, are we going to go in and these fucking kids are going to be like, you know, oh, shit, you know, why are you my coach? You never won. Well, it wasn't like that, man. Like, they were clearly, they knew who we were. They knew our work. The respect has to be there. Yeah, I mean, they were there. It was there. They were respectful. It wasn't like you lost like on some dramatic loss. You know, every final that you guys were in was the only final that I thought I really didn't agree with was when Clean lost to Jason Clay. Yeah, of course. That was the one where I was really like, damn, like he put a phenomenal back piece, like both of them did. But that was like every other one was like super close. That one I was like, there was like a pure winner. But yeah, that was like one of the ones where I was like, yeah, he got robbed on that. In much respect to Jason, because he does amazing work. But like what Clean did the whole, like what they said in the episode, which I won't forget, is they was like, you can't compare somebody's whole season to the Super Bowl. Like, you know, that's the final game. So I still think Clean should have won that season, though. And, you know, I've said it a million times, man. I'm like, Clean should have won season 5. I think I should have won season 7. Simple as that. That's my personal opinion. I don't really give a shit what people think, but that's why me and him have had this rivalry, you know, because we've competed twice before, and, you know, we're always up and down, you know. But the guy's no joke, man, you know. And as a coach, actually, I think he did a good job.
And I think fans, the haters are already out. They're like, oh, God, we got to look at these two guys. Oh, yeah, fuck those guys. But I think for real fans, they're going to see, I think, honestly, the best season ever. The Flash challenges, man, holy shit. Now, I'm not a fan of Flash challenges. That's always been my thing. Like, I hate Flash challenges. This season, Flash challenges were the shit. They were fucking awesome. Oh my God, the shit they had us do.
It's like the 11th season or 12th season, so they gotta get like super creative with these challenges.
Dude, I don't know how they come up with this shit. I really don't. You
go underwater and you gotta water paint underwater.
God, I wish I could tell you guys right now some of the shit we had to do. I really genuinely do, because I'm like, holy shit. I'll say this. There's one episode where, and I can say this without getting in trouble. I feel like me and my team did a piece of art that was one of the pieces of my entire artistic life that I am the most proud of to be involved in.
Is that what part of the season was I going to be in?
I can't say.
Okay, so a little.
You got to watch the whole season, but I'll tell you what. You're gonna see a reaction from me and my team, and you're gonna know that's what he was talking about. Because we did some shit that I didn't even know was possible, and we did it very well. And so Team Clean did. I'm on social media defending him and his team these days, because I'm like, I'm tired of fucking hearing it. Like, quit dogging Clean. Like, I'll dog him. Fuck you fucking, orange quarterbacks. I'll dog him because I've gone against him a bunch of times, and I've got a fucking rivalry with him. But you fucking armchair quarterbacks sitting in your fucking house talking shit on the dude, he's a fucking icon in this industry. Yeah. And he's one of the best tattooers I've ever been around. He's made the finale twice. I believe he actually has more wins than anybody in Inkmaster history. And you're going to sit and fucking trash the dude, man. Like, fuck you. Why the fuck do you think I want to compete against him? Because he's one of the best. And I think I'm one of the best. And I can't stand watching social media and watching them just trash the dude, or me either. Like, fuck you guys. What the fuck did you ever do?
That's the thing. A lot of people are, as they say, keyboard warriors. A lot of behind the thing. I mean, in everything as it is. But if they see you in person, it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm your biggest fan.
Oh yeah, yeah. They want a selfie and an autograph after they fucking trash you on Twitter. Fuck you. But. But you know what? There's a lot of incredible fans out there, and that's the thing is, like, for every douchebag you see on there, I see all these people who are super excited, and I'm happy. I'm legitimately happy because I'm a fan of the show.
Yeah.
I watched season 10, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking Team Anthony all the way, man. I'm still pissed because I was Team Ant, But
I still think that finals was a controversy because I think they wanted a tattooer from each team, and that's why Jason didn't get in. I personally, when I was interviewing Jason, I think they should have done a top 4 for the first time because I think all 4 of them deserve to be into the finals. I mean, that's what I thought it should have been. All 4 of them going to the finals. Because
yeah, but here's the thing, man. They don't get to change the rules. And I personally liked Jason's tattoo a lot. I really did.
No, his was phenomenal.
And I even talked to Oliver about that. But the truth is, I looked at those 2 tattoos up close, like in the actual high def photos, and I didn't like Rolly's artwork as much. But damn, as a technical tattooer,
yeah, he's clean as fuck.
She was clean as fuck, man, and you can't beat technical.
Yeah,
if it's technically applied So it's really easy for us to sit back at home and say, oh my God, I love that tattoo. But if there's an issue with it and the tattoo that you don't like as much has no issues, that's the one that wins, man. So, congrats to Rolly, man. Like the guy, he's a super technical tattooer. He's very, very solid. I like Jason's art better, but Rolly's a better tattooer, man. And that's just that.
Yeah,
So,
Jason's very. I loved that piece that he did, but the little nick they said he did, like from the TV, I couldn't even see it. Like,
yeah, but we see that shit in real life. Like, yeah. I'll tell you right now, what people see on TV and what we see in real life is two totally different things all the time. I see my own work on TV and I'm like, well, shit, it didn't look like that in real life, even if they're saying something good. It's very different. And I'll say this for the judges, Oliver, Chris, and Dave, they go there in person and they look at everything up close, and, they get a better view than we do.
How long is I guess, when they deliberate, how long is that real deliberate? Like, how really long is that deliberation when it comes to...
it's 8 hours. I mean, it's a full day. It's a whole day of filming.
Not the film, but the actual final part, like I guess, when they're actually judging all the tattoos, like how long are you guys in the back? Do you guys come up when they actually critique? Or how long are the critiques actually like 10 minutes each person or?
Oh no, it's anywhere from like, I'd say 15 to 30 minutes a piece, man. They shred us. They get up in there up close and personal. We get a chance to debate and argue. And of course they have to edit that for TV. But critique day is a full 8 to 12 hours. It's a long day. Everybody will tell you it's the worst day. It's the longest day.
That they put it to like 8 to 12 hours goes to like 5 minutes of airtime.
Man, and they get down, they will zoom in, to the lines. That's the thing that me and Clean both have said about Inkmaster, that like a lot of people talk shit, but I'm like, well, you could be badass on Instagram, but if you go to Inkmaster, like all of a sudden, there's no Photoshop, there's no hiding nothing. Everybody, fuck the judges. Like, your peers are going to walk up while you're tattooing and get this close, and they're going to see every line, every little flaw that you do in every tattoo, and they're scrutinizing it to a level that you've never done before,
Because there's some artists on the show, like when I look at the Instagram, I'm like, damn, they didn't do none of this on the show. Like, it's like they're two different artists when they're on the show and when they're actually like they're
for sure. Well, I'll say this. I mean, on season 11, I mean, I have to be careful. I can't give away too much, but I'll say there are at least 3 or 4 people that didn't even make a team that I think are incredible tattooers. Incredible. People who may have had a shot at winning.
Damn.
But didn't even make a team because they did the wrong thing at the wrong time.
The nerves. Yeah. The nerves get to you.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Also, guys, this is an open forum. I see all the comments. But if you do have any questions, please do ask. I see a lot of love saying Team Christian. Just in general comments, but please do ask questions. Now is the time.
I like the fan questions.
And please respect
something about Richmond.
And anybody, please
shout out Richmond,
Clean.
Virginia. Yeah.
We're not here to bash any of the artists. So if you have any negative comments about Christian or Clean, please leave it to the side.
I just saw somebody said no disrespect to Christian, but I'm Team Clean, and I'm like, I love to see that. I actually really like to see that. Like, what I enjoy the most is when people say, I like both of you guys, but I like this guy better. And I'm like, listen, I like Clean too. I respect the dude's art, man. I think he's a incredible tattooer. And if you're team clean, like fucking, you know, good on you and good luck. And I wish Clean the best of luck too. I mean, we're rivals, we're adversaries, but we are that because I respect the man and his work. And when I see all these people trashing either me or him, I'm like, God, man, are you not getting it? You know, like it's about a mutual respect, and that's why this. Oh shit, my dog. So I have to get drunk tonight because I'm doing after we're done with the interview, I'm drunk dialing fans live on Facebook.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I thought it'd be fun. Hey, what the hell? But you know what? For all y'all out there that are team clean, good on you, man. You know, he's a good dude. He's a great tattooer. Cheers. You know, props and good luck to him too, man. Like,
now you want me to
I'm a good sport, you know. I'm gonna hit it.
Don't just hold it. It's not there.
You know, and if the man wins, you know, it's because he, you know, even me and him, we just did an interview, and we both agreed, like, at this point, it's like drawing straws. I mean, you know, me and him have been tattooing for a long time. I think we have a comparable skill set, but in different areas. And I think if me and him did 10 finales, we'd probably be 5-5. So, you know.
You guys really do have a yin and yang style. Because he does very colorful, like, I want to say it's like an old school, new school, because he brings his experience to a new school style, and you dominate with black and gray and realism. So it's a nice clash that you guys have, because very good what you do, but it's totally different what you guys do.
Oh, we're polar opposites in every way, man. I'm the black and gray realism guy. He's the you know, old school fucking color guy. I mean, you know, I've been married 18 years. He banged 18 chicks this month. Yeah, me and Clean are about as opposite as he can be, but we're good friends and very staunch rivals. You know, I get people ask me all the time. They're like, "Is that shit with you and Clean real?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, man. Like, you know, yeah, it is. I want to beat him, but why can't I also be his friend? Why can't I like the guy too? You know, like I like and respect Clean, and I can't wait to monkey stomp his fucking knucklehead ass. December, it's gonna happen.
Damn, that's when the final is, December?
Yeah.
A long time from now.
And I'll send him a fucking get well card after I fucking crush his spirits.
All right.
What do you do?
You guys seen it here first, but I want to get into these questions that people ask. Con Jones wants to know, how do you get an apprenticeship today?
Geez, man, that's a tough question. You know, I don't even know, dude. Like, apprenticeship is a fucking bullshit thing nowadays. Like, if you want a real apprenticeship, it's like Fight Club style, man. You find a real artist, somebody you really want to fucking learn under. I get people asking me about apprenticeship all the time, and I don't even fucking answer them half the time, because if you don't have a portfolio that shows me that you already draw, well, I'm not interested. And you have to have a work ethic. You know, like, it's like I tell people, I'm like, you know, everybody wants to be a tattooer now because it sounds like a gravy job, right? You know, like, we make good money, we have fun, we travel the world, all this bullshit. But we have to work hard for this shit, you know? And I've been tattooing for 16 years. I've been 3 seasons of fucking national television. I'm booked to the gills. And I still work 6 or 7 days a week. So if you want to be a fucking apprentice, why the fuck should I allow you to work 4 days a week? You know, it's, if you really want to get an apprenticeship, draw tattoo shit. You know, fuck your manga or your fucking anime bullshit that everybody brings in. Fuck your high school notebook drawings. Draw legitimate tattoo style work work on refining your art, bring it into the best local artist you can find, and after he turns you down 10 times, offer to fucking sweep his floors and do what it takes. If you really want to be a tattooer, go be a tattooer. That's what it takes. I mean,
I agree totally with that.
Man.
When I was back when I graduated high school, I actually had an apprenticeship lined up, which I denied for just some life reasons. But when I went and I showed them my art, I basically had to be there for a month, not even knowing if they were going to even give me an apprenticeship. Like, I had to basically work for them. It might at the end them saying, no, we don't want you to be into the shop. And I had to do all that stuff and draw my ass off, sweep, all that stuff. And they literally could have said, no, you don't fit for the shop. And I could have wasted a month of my time. But I was that dedicated. Just unfortunately, shit in life happened. But that's how I got my apprenticeship. Like, I went into the shop and showed them how dedicated I was. So that's what I would say for an apprenticeship.
I mean, when I was an apprentice, I wasn't even allowed to watch my mentor tattoo for the first 3 months because they wanted to make sure that you were worthy, So I'm going to go mop the floors, and now I'm not going to say I totally agree with that, because things have evolved, and if I were to mentor somebody today, it would be more art based, but I would want to make sure it's somebody who's very serious about the art, because, like I said, after 16 years. I am very serious. Every night I come home, and if you're my client tomorrow, my sole thought is, making sure that I can do the best job possible for you tomorrow. And finding somebody that has that mentality nowadays is very difficult. This is Trump's America, man. This is entitled fucking, lazy ass fucking whiny pissant fucking America nowadays, and I'm sorry, but it's true. A lot of people fucking, I see these kids come in tattooing, pissing and moaning about their clients when they've been tattooing for 2 years. I'm like, shit. When I was tattooing 2 years, I was happy to be doing kanjis and fucking tribal armbands, man. Fuck you. So, you want to be an apprentice. If you want to be a tattooer,
humble yourself.
Here's what I told my mentor: not you or God will stop me from being a tattooer, because that's what I am. And if you want to be an apprentice, well, then that's what you'll be. Simple as that.
Good advice from both spectrums. All right, here's another question from John Nick 9. Clean as a news artist. He's not a Christian, not a traditional master. He does black and realism. But anyway, did they give you any styles that you were unfamiliar to?
No. I mean, I've been tattooing long enough, and I'm at least familiar with every style. Certainly not a master, but I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I mean, I think the closest thing that I've come to mastery is maybe black and gray realism, and I'm far from that. But I'm an old school street shop artist, and I'll tattoo whatever the fuck you want. You want new school? That's what Inkmaster is all about. And that's why guys like me and Clean do well, because I can do a little bit of everything, But no, I'm not a traditional master I'm not a master of anything.
See, that's what's funny. Like,
I'm a competent tattooer in all forms, though, and I'll say that.
Like, I love when I see artists when they're like, oh, it's realism day. And you have artists that are like, oh, like they didn't know that was coming, and they didn't even know how to do realism or don't know how to do traditional. I'm like, how do you go on the show and not practice at least some of these forms of art before you get onto the show, knowing it's gonna come? I mean, there's only so many styles of tattooing.
It's new age arrogance. To go on the show and never have done a portrait is sheer arrogance. Now, I did season 7 and 9. All right. Now, me, Clean, and Matt Oba are the only 3 people who have ever made the finale twice on the show. Okay, ever. I mean, DJ Tamby and Ant Mikes, but they were coaches. So as cast members, Me, Clean, and Matt Oba are the only 3 people ever to make the finale twice. And even after that, I all I did was look at my shortcomings. And I spent 18 months on the fucking road training, learning from Jesse Smith, Kelly Doty, watching people around me, learning the things that I wasn't good at to do better the next time. So when I see somebody come on for their first fucking time with 4 years experience and never did a goddamn portrait, I'm like, you're insulting to me.
That's one thing behind the screen that pisses me off. Because I don't care how they edit it, but if you're honestly admitting you've never damn, I never tried traditional, you never, I don't know. That's just one thing that pisses me off when people get on the show, because there's other artists who would die to be on the show that would do a better job and be more prepared, but that's just, you've already said there's already 3 or 4 people that didn't make the show that should have made the show.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's the thing with the show is I was just scrolling through and somebody said, didn't Tattoo Baby make the finale twice? And I'm like,
nah,
I don't know.
She made it once.
Yeah, she did season 3, right?
Yeah, she was the fan favorite to come back,
yeah.
And then she got into the finale.
Yeah, she was a fan favorite, but what was your question? I'm sorry.
I told you. No, I was just saying in general. But we'll move on. So, did you watch? So there's a question about Tattoo Angels. Did you watch Tattoo Angels?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Somebody asked. I don't know how well you knew the artist from there, but somebody asked, What is this? Colt Steel. Was there any contestants from the Angels that you thought should have beat the Angel but didn't?
Yes. I actually got tattooed by him. Holy shit, man! I'm drunk. I can't remember his name. Fucking really, man? It was like 2 years ago. What the fuck is his name?
I didn't get much into
really
Tattoo
bad.
Angels. That was one of the only Inkmaster things I didn't really get into.
Yeah, no, there's been a few. What is his fucking name?
Tell your wife to Google.
God damn it, man. Dude, I was going to start a goddamn campaign for this dude, too. I got this really cool little, wait, can you see it? No, wait, hang on. Got the little cool monkey paw. Jose Rosado. That's who. Jose Rosado. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. That dude, he did that fucking dope-ass throat piece against Kelly Doty. He should have won, man. Love that guy. God.
Was it the Hanya? I think I saw the Hanya mask.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I actually saw that episode. That thing was bad ass for the fucking. And I'm so surprised that guy sat through it.
Apologies to Jose for fucking spacing, man, because, I've hung out with him. He's my boy. He tattooed me. What a great kid. Yeah, he got robbed, dude. Jose Rosado, what a beast of a tattooer. I think if he was on a regular season, would be a real contender. I think he really would be. But, we've seen people, I like Angel. A lot of people don't like Angels. I do, because I think it makes you earn your spot on the show. You know what I mean?
That I'm not against. It just felt really, even though, let's say it's not scripted, it felt really scripted. Like one episode, it was a husband and wife, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were gonna be here." I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's what's killing the show, though, is because of course that part's scripted, man. It's not scripted. I'll say this: I've never been on Angels, but I know production. I know they don't script it, but yeah, of course,
it's more like a preparation in a sense.
Hey, but I'll say this. I'll say this, guys. Me and Sausage worked in the same shop on season 7, right? And a lot of people thought like that.
I totally forgot about
that. Of course, me and him. He never once told me he was going on the show. We worked in the same shop, and he never fucking told me he was going to be on the show. Hey, who's this guy that says Dave Navarro's wiener? Fuck you.
They said wiener.
Fuck you. Yeah. No, fuck you. Dave Navarro rocks.
Never mind. He just posted it.
Yeah. No, don't say that about Dave. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they knew, of course. And, listen, nothing is scripted, but they set up situations that clearly are for television. But the competition itself is real.
No, that I know,
that part is real.
I don't know.
Hey, Jess Cavazos is there. Yeah, Dave Navarro is cool as fuck. Here's something. All right, I'm gonna say a couple of things out to the fans. Stop fucking ragging on the judges, you fucking armchair quarterback motherfuckers. Dave Navarro. No, for real, man. Like, I get it. Like, I don't always agree. I've yelled at the judges. But you know what? It's not an easy job. Oliver Peck, one of the fucking best tattooers I've ever been around. The man is one of the fastest, most legit, traditional tattooers I've ever known. He's amazing. Chris Nunez. He is not an asshole. Quit asking us if he's an asshole, because he's not. He's a fucking great guy. He is a kind, fucking gentle, very relatable human being. And Dave Navarro, okay, we get it, public. He's never tattooed. Guess what, you fucking cocksuckers? He's been out traveling the world for fucking 20 years. Go to his Instagram. He's been to private gallery showings all over the world. Dave might be the most qualified judge out of all of them, artistically.
I mean,
and he's a great.
Out of 11, 12
like,
seasons.
Stop whining, world.
I actually like Dave Navarro as a judge because I think
Dave's awesome.
Since he's not a tattooer, he has the canvas's point of view. So he brings up. He brings a perspective of even though he knows what he's talking about, he brings a different perspective to the judging, which definitely, it really helps. It speaks to the actual people who get tattoos done, and they like what
Much love to St. Louis. Sorry.
BJ.
I'm reading the feed too.
What?
Somebody said much love from St. Louis. I said much love back.
Word.
Keep going. You're good.
I'm looking through all these. I'm just scrolling through all these stuff now.
I mean, that's the hardest part for us, dude, is watching the public, because, like, they have all these judgments, dude, but I'm like, wait a minute. Who's Body Gallery, Michigan? The King? Oh, that's fucking Mike King. I think it's Mike King. Body Gallery, Michigan. All right. That one is, that's actually, all right. Little backstory. I was traveling the country, and I asked Clean one day. I was going to Michigan. I knew he's from that area. I said, hey, what shop could I go to? He said, go to my boy Scott Utah at Body Gallery in Michigan City, Indiana. If any of you are out there, I'm telling you right now, I don't care what side you're on, that shop is dope. These guys are awesome. It's Scott's fucking amazing guy. The shop is incredible, and it's one of Clean's homies from back in the day. And these guys were. This is how old school tattooers are. Clean and his crew and all those people. They welcomed me with open arms. I spent fucking 2 weeks there. I had a great time. We're friends to this day. Mike King gets on fucking Twitter and talks shit on me all the time. Fuck you, Mike. Talk shit on me all the time because he's Team Clean, but I tattooed him. Actually, I think I tattooed him, but, it's just, but there's no disrespect, man. It's about fucking, you know, enjoying the art, enjoying the craft, enjoying the show, having a good time, and moving the fuck on. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like how MMA and boxing, they'll fight each other because they're getting paid to, but at the end of the day, they shake hands. And sometimes, they're friends. Like, they're friends that have to beat each other's ass. But that's just the name of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, man. You know, I mean, it's no joke. I mean, people think it's scripted or this or that. And I'm like, well, listen, like, don't get me wrong. I want to be clean, but and we are rivals. And he does piss me off at times. And I have fucking yelled at him and he's yelled at me. But that's between me and him, and there's a mutual respect there. And when I see the fans, or so-called fucking fans, who just talk shit, I think that bothers me. And isn't it weird, like, I think the thing that bothers me the most this season is watching fans talk shit on fucking Clean. You know, because I'm like, well, you know, I'm like, well, fuck you, man. Like, you know, the dude's not a joke. Like, that's why I'm fucking competing against him. He's one of the best ever. You know, he inspired me to be a better tattooer. Honestly, I'll say this. One of the great honors of my career would be if I were to beat the guy straight up head to head. Because I looked up to him when I was that, you want to know about Apprenticeship? When I was scrubbing tubes and mopping floors and fetching lunch for everybody, I was reading about Clean Rock 1 in magazines. I was drawing his fucking flash. I wanted to be more like that dude when I grew up. And, well, I mean, I was already growing up. But, you know, so when I went to Inkmaster, competing against him was a huge honor. And I can talk shit on him because I spent 15, 16 years, you know, working toward that. But when I see fans do it, I'm just like, fuck you. Fuck you. Sorry.
Y'all good, man.
It's drunk dial night, bro.
They say drunken words speak. No, they say what is it? Drunken words speak honest thoughts. But
I like that. Yeah. Hey,
so,
babe, can I have a shot?
So another question. Shout out to Walt, 21 Primetime 37. There's a 247 Ink Mag. He wants to know.
Oh, Walt Anderson. What up, buddy?
If you only have one spot on your body to get tattooed, where would it be, and who would you want it to be the person to tattoo you?
Well, I mean, that's a loaded question. I am going to have Clean do a tattoo on me. I'm going to have a 7/9/11 tattoo.
Oh, what?
Me and him are going to tattoo 7/9/11 seasons I've done.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, so I want that from Clean. But I actually want a fucking Jesse Smith tattoo. I told him I just want 2 googly eyes with big buck teeth.
That'd be dope.
I don't know, man. I just like tattoos, you know. Like what I have spaces left, and you know, just whoever I like at that moment. If I think you're amazing and you're a good person and a great artist, I'm gonna find a spot. That's what I do.
That's what I tell like people when they, because I mean, I get people asking all the time, oh, when are you going to finish the sleeve? When are you going to do this? I'm only 26. There's so many great artists out there. I want to get tattooed like in time. And I don't want to lose space because I was so impatient. So like I feel the exact same way.
I love these people who are like, oh, I'll never get a tattoo that doesn't have meaning. And I'm like, well, shit, none of my tattoos have any meaning, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But, you know.
To me, the meaning's changed. I mean, I have tattoos that I have when I got when I was 18 that don't mean the same when I'm 26. But it's, to me, the story that, to me, it's like remembering a part of my life that I can really look at it and go back to.
That's what it is. It's a fucking bookmark. Dude, I got tribal swirly shit on my face. What the fuck you think that means? You know, nothing.
It means the journey.
Bookmark. Yeah. 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 Holy shit, you know. What the fuck ever, you know? Everybody is so fucking serious nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, even with their tattoos, like, oh, it's got to mean something. Like, I don't want to hear your fucking life story. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, listen, hey, all right, I'm going to say this to the public right now. If you got some crazy life story, deep shit you want to say with your tattoo, don't fucking do it. Nobody gives a shit. Go post it on Facebook or whatever, but if you want a good tattoo, go find a pretty picture you like and put it on your fucking body. Quit being so fucking serious with a tattoo and not with anything else. Like, none of my tattoos mean shit. You know, you know, it just blows me away. I'm like, all these people come in with their pocket watch and fucking roses, and that has to be set to a specific time for the, you know, time their grandpa died or their baby was born. And I'm like, I'm not trying to dog people, but like, come on, man. Tattoos are not that fucking meaningful. You know, they're just cool. You know what my tattoos mean to me? It means I'm not a regular dude. That's what they were supposed to mean. Is I'm not a regular dude.
I mean, yeah, and the 1930s, or where if you had tattoos, you were like in a sideshow.
Yeah.
I do have some tattoos that they have a deeper meaning, but it's more to me and like maybe close people like my wife or some close friends. Like, I'll share my mentality of a tattoo, but I won't go and be that deep with the artist. I mean,
no, it doesn't always have to be that way.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't. Like, everybody thinks that tattoos have to be so meaningful. Hang on, I'm plugging in here. But they don't.
Honestly, when I tell people, I'm like,
cool.
The more you think about how deep the tattoo is, the more you're not gonna get it, because you're gonna keep talking yourself in and out of it. I mean, like, I just got I went to Ascension, Anthony Iannucci's shop where Jimmy Litwalk's at.
Oh, that dude's awesome.
Anthony, yeah. He just. I mean, I can't do it upside down. He just did.
Oh, you got the knife. Oh, that's super cool, dude. Yeah.
And like, to me,
nice.
There's a very simple meaning behind it. But I had people like, oh, why'd you get that? Do you play chess? Like what the fuck does it matter to you? Like, why I have it? Like, I got it for a reason, and that's it. I want to get.
Why do you fucking, drive a Scion?
Because you like Scions.
I don't know.
Somebody said, I have Barney Fifi tat. What's Barney Fifi?
What did it say?
Like, someone said I got a snake eating an ice cream cone on my forearm. Somebody else said I have a Barney Fefe tattooed on my shin, which I have no idea what a Barney Fefe is.
Well, whatever. It sounds cool. If it looks good and you like it, who cares?
One bullet Barney. The only Barney I can think of is the pink dinosaur. Oh, Andy.
Wait a minute. Who is this? John Ick 9 says, I want to get drunk dialed by Christian and get him to verbally agree to ink me. All right. So here's what I'm doing tonight. Is if you PM me your phone number, I'm going to drunk dial people after this. And I'm going to Facebook Live it. So, John Ick 9. Want to get drunk dialed, better PM me your number.
If you want to get tattooed, pay the man.
Well, yeah, you got to pay. But I might just, what is Dave Navarro like in person? He's one of the nicest fucking people I've ever met. Lauren Hoffman? Yeah. Dave Navarro, I would actually consider him a good friend. He's a very nice person. For a guy who is a huge megastar, who doesn't have to fucking acknowledge a fucking pissant like me if he doesn't want to.
I think people forget that he's a big rock star.
Yeah, no, Dave's a big deal. And I'm a pissant, you know, and Dave has never been anything but kind and humble and real with me for the last 3 years, and he's one of my favorite people. And if you ever really want to piss me off, talk shit on Dave Navarro. So that's who Dave is. I think he's a good
guys who
guy.
are tuning in, please feel free to add questions. I'm gonna try to get as much in there before the hour runs out on here. So if you do have a question or comment, whatever, please throw it on there.
Yeah.
I wish I spoke Spanish for this person, but I don't, unfortunately.
You're talking about Cynthia
Yeah.
Portenieta. Me encanta to tattoos. Use fucking Google Translator, girl or guy. Let's see who they are.
Sophia, come here. I'm gonna have
Like, who are they?
I'm gonna have my wife.
I do that all the time, man. I'll tell you what. Like, I love talking to. I love talking to people from other countries, and I use Google Translator.
Oh,
I tried to.
Yo, Christian, the guy said it. My wife said.
What? Oh! Somebody said. Wait! I got one here. Lauren Hoff, or wait, Archie Reynolds. What are your genuine thoughts on New School? All right.
Good question.
I fucking hated that shit forever because I had no appreciation for it. It's like when rap first came out and Run DMC was all there was. Rap sucked, you know. And New School, when I was coming up, was a fucking joke. It was cartoon bullshit. Then I got exposed to good New School, Timmy B, and you know, fucking you know, Kelly Doty and you know, Sergey and all these people fucking doing amazing New School.
Yeah, there's a lot of great New School artists.
A very newfound respect for it. And I'll say this, aside from Inkmaster, I now work at Loose Screw Tattoo. And
you work at Loose Screw now?
Expect to see me doing my version of some New School in the near future.
How long you been on Loose Screw for?
About 2 months.
It's a good job.
So, but I'm going to be there for the next couple of years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Timmy B does slay shit. Do I have any ink from Anthony Michaels? No, because Ant-Man is fucking busy as shit. He's a good friend of mine, but we just haven't had time. Yeah.
Yo, have you been down to South Florida like anytime?
Yeah. I've been to 47 states so far. Only place in America I haven't been is West Virginia, which is right next door, North Dakota, and Alaska.
Alaska, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I got friends up there, so yeah. But
is there even a tattoo scene
yeah, that's about it. What's that?
Is there even a tattoo scene in North Dakota? Like, I never heard any tattoo artists.
No, not really. I mean, you know, of course there is, but you know, it's more old school tattooing. You know, I kind of want to just go there on a layover, just check it off the list. You know.
Another question, which I actually want to thoughts on the trendy fine line micro tattoos.
I mean, you know, whatever. If you can make them work. I mean,
some
everything's
shops
a trend.
overpay the hell out of those tattoos. Overcharge, I mean.
Well, all right. Listen, here's the thing. Everybody wants to fucking bag on a tattoo. All right, so are micro tattoos trendy? Sure. If you go to Pinterest. But if you look at Ben Grillo's work, right? Ben Grillo started doing fucking portraits on fingers 10 years ago. And they hold up today.
That's
and
dope.
if you go look at Ano Gupta's work 15 years ago, he was doing micro tattoos. He was on Ripley's Believe It or Not. And those tattoos healed up and they look dope today. So here's the thing, public. The tattoo's not trendy. You are. If you, there is no trendy tattoo. I have fucking 90s tribal shit on my face.
Oh shit, we got 2 minutes left on here.
Huh?
We got 2 minutes left on it just said 2 minutes popped up.
Shit's cool. New school's cool. Trendy is you, not your tattoo.
And for Levyland 50, I hate the blackout sleeves. That's just me personally. I think you're killing your skin with the blackout. That's just me. It's a lot of people.
But if you do it right, it's cool.
I couldn't imagine losing all this skin for just black ink, like literally just black ink.
But I could send you 10 examples where it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, if you do like for example, like a rose and have like a negative space, so like it really pops up.
Yeah.
But I mean, the people who just do like the straight up like if this was all black, I don't know, that's not for me. But there is really cool examples. To each their own. I'm still getting.
Hey man, that's the best part about tattooing is it's not up to us to decide.
It's up to yourself.
Right. I don't really care what you think about my tattoos. If you love your tattoos, they're great tattoos. And that's what social media is killing, is that I get people dog on these all the time. All the time. All the fucking time. People make fun of these, and I'm like, fuck you. I love them. They're me. They're my face. They're important. And I don't care if it's infinity knot or a tribal armband. There's no such thing as a bad tattoo.